Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Today, me and Shane here are going to go back to the junkyard and try to salvage a little bit more of that CRV and see what other Hondas we can find. I think he's going to be looking for some Hyundai stuff for his car. I really don't know what he's looking for. Maybe some stuff for his old Sonoma. We're just going to see what they got, and I'm going to be picking apart that CRV probably a little bit more, tackling it again today. Let's get going.
It's chilly.
It is chilly, but I'm not wearing a jacket. Water. All right, just follow me, dude. Now that's going. Oh, back here again. Happiest place on earth. I mean, we're social distancing. I mean, me and you only slept in the same bed last night.
I want to sleep in the middle.
98 Toyota Corolla. Let's just get that.
Let's just get a 98 Corolla and we'll have it for the rest of our life.
Yeah. I think this is the row. There's so much more crap over here now. It looks like somebody else has been here too. Yes, somebody else has. Someone took the deadgum VTEC cover off of this thing. This thing's pretty clean. I think I want this. I didn't take it last time I was here, but I think I want it now. What happened to that engine mount I threw on the ground? There it is.
The whole top of the van out and just put that wood thing on top.
Dude, we should buy that whole car. That would be so cool.
It's engineering at its finest.
Yeah, man. All right, welcome back to the CRV. God, who? Somebody needs their ass kicked. Battery, actually, I need a battery tie down. Do they have the little J-hook thing, maybe? Doubt it. Nice. All right, that's the whole airbox. It's attached to something else. Cool. What do we got here? Still got a bunch of fuses and stuff in there. Neat. Why not, right? You find anything?
No.
No Hyundais? Dang.
I can't find the same year.
But there's nothing off of it that you can use either?
I think a 2012 is what much that'll work too, but I can't find that either.
I'm stealing this engine lift bracket. Well, I mean, I'm not actually stealing it. I mean, I'm just like, I'm getting it. Shane, what are you doing? This car was pristine before you did that.
I'll just take the whole car.
Honestly, I probably would, since it is a CRV and I could probably do an all-wheel drive swap on the RSX, but I just don't feel like it right now.
Probably just tell you, you give me 400 bucks, you can have it.
Well, I don't have a way to get it home. It's not on wheels. I'd have to do a bunch of stuff. I mean, maybe one day. I'm just not.
I'll pick it up with a forklift.
True. Just put it in the bed of my truck. It'll all be well.
Just turn it sideways, that way I can strap it down.
Yeah. Nah, maybe one day, but just not right now. I don't care enough right now to do it. It's an automatic, that's the problem. Piece of shit.
I bet that's factory right there.
No, I'm sure it is. 100%. Are you serious? There we go. I was about to say, I just want that. Like, that's all I wanted. Just so that way maybe one day, when I actually do pull the engine out, I'll have something to strap it to.
Ain't no sports tracks around here.
Bet there ain't either, but they'd be over there. We can go look here in a minute.
I'm actually kind of just curious. Oh, are you about done with this?
Well, I mean, kinda, I guess. I'm still on the hunt for a couple things. I'm kind of doing shit that I probably shouldn't be doing, because like I'm just like I got a whole bunch of bolts the other day. See, this is what happened, Shane. I had a big ass box of bolts from a Civic Parts car that I used to have. Then I gave that box of bolts to somebody to use for their shit. Well, then that person just lost them, got rid of them. I gave them to somebody else, and I'm just like, that was all my factory Honda bolts. Oh. So now that I'm here,
we gotta get all these bolts.
I just want every single bolt in this engine bay. I want them all. See, there's one laying right here. I'm taking it. I'm taking that. That's mine now. See, this bolt, I don't even know what I'm going to use this for, but I want it. Did I leave my crowbar in the truck? The one thing that I needed to bring, I left it in the truck. Oh my God. Can you run out to the truck and grab it? Okay. Timing guide bolt, timing crank gear, that technically won't work. Engine mount bolts, water pump. Oh, that's what I wanted, was water pump stuff. Let's see. I'm gonna have to get all that stuff off. So like timing tensioner bolts, timing guide bolts, any nuts bolts could be useful. Yeah, duh. Okay. You could have been to the truck and back by now.
I thought there'd be like 40 of them lying around.
Believe it or not, that might actually do it, Shane.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for. I thought there'd be like 50 of them.
That's amazing that it's not, though. Do people just not wreck Hyundais anymore?
I have no idea. I mean, you think.
Okay, you guys, the battery died, so I'm not real sure where we left off here. But I've gotten a few things off the engine bay. I'm trying to get down to where the water pump housing is, to get like nuts and bolts off of that I would like to have. Right now I'm trying to get like the alternator off and the pulley. What's up?
I thought it was a Mazda.
I need some help getting the engine up. Got any brilliant ideas on how we can do that? Maybe stack some wheels up under the oil pan or something?
No. I don't know how to do that.
All right, I knew you would. Have I ever told you how much I love you?
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, dude, you're the man. Still need something to put this on though, probably. Like that, yeah. All right, just roll it right up under there. Just slang her in. Oh yeah, that's gonna work brilliantly. That's right. This oil pan is already dented, so I do not feel bad about doing this at all. That is so much better. Shane, God, for the win. What have you found, Shane? Did you find a sub?
Oh, I found a 0 gauge wire. Yeah, I'm gonna get that.
Yeah, dude, that's big wire, yeah. I just don't understand this, dude. Like, I don't get this at all. There's nothing holding this cover on except Honda Bond. I mean, if you look right here, like right here where it breaks, you can see where it's coming apart. But like there's literally just nothing. There's nothing holding this thing on, dude. Oof, that hurt. Let me look it over again. I swear to God, I have gotten every bolt possible. There's no telling how many miles this CRV has on it. For all we know, this thing could just be on here for the rest of time. Is it a digital dash?
Yeah.
It's got the key in it, for God's sakes. rubbing together really fast to create enough static electricity. We got 2 hours to get that off. And that's literally all I want. I just want that off. Because I need stuff under it. I don't necessarily even need the timing cover. I just need some shit that's underneath it. There literally is not a bolt holding this on. I cannot fathom what the hell is actually happening. I'll get it. I'll get it for you. I'm getting this thing out just because it'll make me feel better. Dude, it's like it's still bolted on. Like, we're moving the whole fucking engine. No, that's this thing that I pulled out. There was a bolt holding this thing on right there, but I already pulled that out the other day. That's gonna have to come off, isn't it? Oh God, I've almost got this intake off. I just need it out of the way to try and get to the water pump. I need the two long ass lag bolts that go into the water pump, because I've got the studs and some nuts, but I don't have those bolts. I think I cut a coolant line. What are we gonna do, Shane?
We're gonna fire it.
We called an ambulance. You did what? What is actually holding this shit on?
You made a mess.
I made a huge mess, dude. All right, so I got the timing cover out, so we're good to go on that aspect. These are the bolts that I've been after this whole time. Could I have found these somewhere else? Probably. Did I want to? Nope. Last one for the straight one. Cool. So we've got a brand new one of these guys at the house. Definitely won't be using that piece of junk. This right here is the timing gear set that tells you the crank position. I don't know if this is the same. This says P and A. We're gonna take it just in case, because we may need it. I'm sure the one on my K20 works, but it definitely wouldn't hurt to have an extra one. So we're just gonna put all this stuff in the same bag. Don't see why not. Now we just need that guy. He's the most important. Next size down, so it must be a 6. Yep. That hurt. Yep, that's what I wanted right there. Oh, thank God. I don't necessarily want to do this, but I do kind of want to see what happens if you do it. Nothing happened. I technically need this, but I want a new one. This one doesn't look bad, but it's old. I'm not, nope, not even gonna. Yep, that's where it needs to go. Time and chain.
There's an Audi over there with a roll key.
These bastards are what I've been after this whole time.
That's kind of the big one.
They're hard as shit to find though.
Why?
I don't know, man.
Says I who spent 2 weeks trying to find a clip for a Honda.
Well, I mean, you can buy all these guides and shit brand new, but they don't come with bolts.
Yeah.
So, what'd you do with that thing? You threw it? We're about done here on this one. I want to see if I can find another car with a K series in it. There ain't much more we can get off this thing, so I think we're gonna call it quits on this K24. Thank you, K24, for all the stuff that we got off you. I really appreciate it. Let's clean up a bit and see what else we can find.
It's just like a crackhead looking for wire.
You found a lot of it so far.
This I'll probably never use, the zero gauge.
That zero gauge is nice, yeah. Have you seen any other CRVs laying around anywhere? Well, I really hope I didn't need that timing cover then, because I'm starting to think that the timing cover that I have at home isn't meant for a K24. I think it's meant for a K20, and I just broke that one trying to get it off. I mean, I did everything I could, man. I got every bolt out of that thing. I don't know why it was stuck on there. I don't have a clue. I didn't have to take anything else off. It just, after I finally got it broke loose, it finally just fell apart. I don't know what to tell you.
We can find another.
Yeah, I just don't want to have to. Like, it would have been nice for me to have been able to get that thing. CRV 2006 red. That's the one we're at right now. Accord. This is the only CRV in the yard.
Yeah.
Great. This was way easier to work on than Accord probably will be. These two bolts right here, because I need bolts that go on the timing tensioner. I don't want to leave anything behind. God, these were a lifesaver. That is a permanent tool bag item now. Well, you guys, I would say that this has probably been another pretty successful trip to the junkyard. I wasn't able to get everything that I wanted. Ended up breaking the timing cover on that CRV. I don't even understand why it broke. Really kind of upset me, but I'm just I had a thought that maybe the timing cover that I currently have is for a K20 and not a K24, but I don't see why. I mean, we'll figure it out. We'll figure out one way or the other. I found a cord here that's got a K24A4 in it, and that should be pretty identical. But I told my wife I'd be home by lunch today so we could get some food, and it's coming up on that. So I actually found a couple other cars with some K series in it too, so I'm not too worried about it. If I don't have the right timing cover at home, I'm going to measure it when I get there just to be doubly sure. If it's the right one, then I'm not going to worry about it, but if it's not, we can always come back again, because I do enjoy coming out here. I'm just a little bit sour about breaking that timing cover. But anywho, I'm gonna get going, pay for my stuff, and head to the house.